Hello, St. Joan of Arc families. In today's Gospel, Jesus asks his disciples two questions. Who do other people think I am? And who do you think I am? That is, who does the world think I am? And who do you, each one of you, my followers, who do you think I am? These are big questions. And does Jesus give us an answer? Or does he even tell his friends that their answer is the right one? No. Jesus never tells us what to think. He asks us to think for ourselves. He uses questions to inspire us to think and to wonder. So, inspired by Jesus, we use a question each week in Family Mass to try and learn more about how to follow Jesus. And we have one big question to think about all year long. So today, we will learn our question of the year. Let's all read the question together.
How can we open our hearts to God?
This is a question we might ask ourselves each day of our year together. How can we open our hearts to God? In today's Gospel, Jesus gives us a clue. He asks us to follow him. He will show us the way. And his follower, James, shows us in the first reading the way of Jesus. Love. Love those you know and those you don't know or understand or even like. Just love. Okay, so how do we just love? Well, James tells us that too. He tells us to walk our talk. We can't just claim to care about people. We have to do good things for people. We have to help people find food or clothes or shelter. We have to welcome the outsider and make them feel at home. In the spirit of today's readings and our question of the year, we have a story for you called The Suitcase by Chris Naylor Ballesteros, which brings our gospel to life and shows some animals opening their hearts to God.
A strange animal arrived one day, looking dusty, tired, sad, and frightened. He was pulling a big suitcase.
Hey! Hi there! What's in your suitcase?
My suitcase? Well, there's a teacup.
A teacup? That's a big suitcase for a little teacup.
Yes, I suppose it is. But there's a table for my teacup and a wooden chair for me to sit on, too.
There's a table and a chair in your suitcase? Impossible.
Well, it's his suitcase. But a table and chair? Really?
Yes. And there's a little kitchen in a wooden cabin where I make my tea. That's my home. It's on a hillside surrounded by trees, and on a clear day you can see the sea. It's all there, in my suitcase. But I'm sorry. I'm really very, very tired. I've been traveling for a long time and come a long way. I must have a little rest.
What a strange animal. I've never seen anything like him before.
Neither have I, but we really should let him sleep for a while.
Well, I don't trust him. How do we know he's telling the truth? There's only one way to find out. Someone pass me a big rock. We're going to break open the suitcase and see what's inside.
Maybe we should. We need to know the truth.
You can't do that. It's not ours.
In no time at all, the suitcase was open. See? A broken teacup and an old photograph. He lied to us.
Well, no, he did say there was a teacup.
Yes. And now his suitcase is broken too. What will he think of us?
Meanwhile, the sleeping stranger dreamed about running away and hiding, and climbing over mountains, and swimming across deep waters. And he dreamed about his suitcase and all that he had inside it. When he finally woke up, he couldn't believe what the other animals had done. I'm sorry I broke your suitcase. We fixed it as best we could.
And we've been busy while you were sleeping.
We hope you like it.
Thank you. It's perfect. There's just one tiny problem. We're going to need more teacups. In our story, we see some critters who meet a strange animal, one they don't entirely understand or trust. But when their hearts melt and they look on the stranger with love, they open their hearts to God and to each other, and they become a family. This year in Family Mass, we're going to try to let our hearts melt and look around us with eyes of love. We're going to ask ourselves, how can we reach out to those in need and see in their faces the face of God? How can we act with peace and welcome the stranger, someone who might be new to our school or our country, and see there the face of God? And how can we live as gentle friends to our earth and see all around us God's face? Here's to a great year, opening our hearts to God together.